Hey, what's going on, you seventh year fans? As you can tell by the title, this one's not going to be a good video, but I want to go right into it and explain what happened with my motorcycle accident. I'm sure most of you have already heard with my personal accounts and everything, but I got into a motorcycle accident on April 30th of 2018. So I'm on day 19 right now, and I feel so much better than how I originally did. And I'm glad that, everything worked out okay. But I want to go into the story of how it happened and everything. So I was in Kent, cruising around. It was a nice day. It just started getting nice again. And, it was getting towards the end of the school year. So I was so happy to take the bike out and everything. And, I was cruising around and, I had to go to class. So I was like, okay, I got to, go back to the dorm, go get something to eat. And, when I was on my way back, I was turning right from Haymaker to East Main in Kent. And the guy was making a left out of the Starbucks, and he failed to yield. And I hit his car just completely head on. Like, I was going straight, and then he was at an angle, and then I just, boom, smashed right into him. And I flew over my handlebars and over the hood of his car, and I basically somersaulted over my handlebars, then turned left in the air because of, like, the way his car was angled. So I kind of like rolled with it, and I landed about 30 feet from the site, and I rolled another 10 feet. And it was a good thing I was wearing a helmet, long sleeves, and jeans, because the doctor said that if I wasn't wearing my helmet that day, I would have died on scene. And I'm just so thankful that I only broke my right leg in 2 spots. And as you can see from these pictures up here, like, it was pretty bad. And I was screaming and I was yelling, just to make sure that, I was alive and everything. So people like were rushing over and, putting their hands on, like, over by me just to make sure I wasn't getting up, because I was like, let me get up. I was like, just want to get up. I want to go get my bike and everything. And, it was crazy. My bike was flipped over. And, as you can see from the pictures, I mean, it doesn't look as bad as it seems, but the front forks are all cracked. The plastics are cracked. The bike was flipped over. So, like, the wheels were pointing up, and, like, the handlebars and the seat were on the ground. So it's almost like you were kids and you would, like, crank the wheels, like, really fast and everything like that. That's what it looked like. But I was yelling to people. I was like, flip my bike over, turn the thing off, because I didn't want that thing to start on fire. And that would have been the worst thing right there. But I was just so happy with everybody that was there that helped me out. A girl tied, a shirt around my leg to stop my leg from bleeding, because I lost a lot of blood that day. And, being in the hospital for, I want to say 4 days, I got out after, like, the surgery and everything, because they did it immediately that night. I lost about 6 pounds. I had no energy, and I was just feeling terrible. And like I said, I'm just thankful that it wasn't worse. It sucks that my leg is, kind of messed up and I got a giant rod in it now, but, I'm glad that that was the only thing that was, really messed up about it. And I'm not going to let this accident stop me from getting another bike. It's going to definitely take me a little bit to get back on the road again, but I definitely want to get back onto motorcycles and, continue to ride. I just don't think that right now is the best time for me. And I don't think that I'll be making, moto vlogs as much anymore, just because of, the kind of restraint that I'm in right now. But if I do get on a bike, I'm for sure recording, always wearing a helmet. And for you boneheads that don't wear a helmet out there, I can't stress it enough how important it actually is. I'm not a big gear fan where it's like, oh, you got to wear the racing suits and, all the leathers and everything. Make sure you got a pair of jeans on, long sleeve shirt, because I was wearing a jean shirt too. So, that saved a lot of my road rash. I had a little bit on my leg from, like, just rolling, and a little bit on my hands and my wrist. But other than that, I pretty much escaped a lot of it because of what I was wearing. And, you don't need all the fancy stuff, but I'm telling you, wear that helmet. It's so worth it. And I just can't thank basically everybody enough for, caring about me, and, Suma Health for taking care of me in Akron. That was, really nice of them and everything. And, just be safe out there. And, for you that don't ride, look twice, save a life. And I will always continue to say it because it's just so important just to make sure you're all right. So, all right. As you know, I'm Seventh Gear. Thanks for checking out this video. Keep sending me, texts, seeing how I'm doing or whatever. I'm walking better now. I'm still on crutches, and I go back in 2 more weeks to see if I can put more weight on. Right now I'm at 50%, and, I'm walking relatively well. So I hope to see you all soon. Take a look at these pictures because my bone popped out of my leg and everything. So I hope you enjoy. I'm Seventh Gear, and I'll see y'all in the next one, baby. Peace out.
So fragile, like it was built to break.